In terms of the national stadium itself, obviously we had identified Europa Point as the site where we wanted to build a stadium. We didn't have a backing, we felt, from a majority of the community, which is perfectly fine, understandable. We've accepted that and moved on. The Europa project is no longer extant. We've now moved to Lathbury as a site. The site is a very good one, but it presents us with a number of problems, not least the question of accessibility. There are environmental issues that we need to consider up there. So we're still a way away from being able to seriously embark on the project. At this stage, I can tell you that what we're looking for is for the MOD to release to government and to us some areas of land up there which belong to the MOD, without which the project simply isn't viable. So as soon as we have confirmation of the release of land, then we'll be able to move very quickly and very seriously to a development of the project. But obviously it would need to go before DPC, and we'll need to meet with environmental groups and other interest groups to ensure that the sort of problems that we encountered at Europa, we do not encounter at Lathbury.
You're confident that this has more kind of traction, or will have more traction with the community than Europa Point?
We're certainly hopeful that that'll be the case, and I think that key to it will be the fact that we've managed to extract, after some hard lobbying and hard negotiation, we've managed to extract from UEFA a concession, a unique concession within Europe, in fact, which is to go below the 8,000 capacity that UEFA had been insisting on at Europa. We're now looking at a stadium that will probably be, I mean, we haven't come up to a final figure yet, but I don't expect it to be much larger than 4,000 or 5,000, which I think is a right size of stadium for a country, a population of our size. And what that will do is it will minimize, it'll make the stadium smaller. The size of the stadium, the footprint of the stadium will be smaller. The visual impact will be smaller. The environmental impact will therefore be smaller. So I think that the community will be happier.
In respect of funding, even if you can't say how much UEFA is going to give now, what sort of percentage of the total cost are we looking at?
For the new national stadium, 100% from UEFA. We have that commitment from them. In fact, we have it in writing. They will fully fund our new national stadium. That's a commitment that we have from them, and we have had from them from some time. So, I mean, the general public in Gibraltar can rest at ease that the national stadium that will eventually be constructed in Gibraltar will not have cost the taxpayer a penny. It'll come from UEFA funding.